Live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is always an emotional moment for me. My name is Nazrin, and I still can't get over the fact that you as a cat. It's nice to see friends and family here again. Those I know and those I've never met before. Welcome to the fourth. Again, I said this is emotional for two reasons. I'm not well today, and it's the twin. It's we have 20 sessions in from the time VLC one started almost a year ago. We are closing in on our first anniversary, guys. So I don't know if you're feeling as emotional as I am. I can't believe this is happening. This is ridiculous. We started with nothing. We started with just a group of friends who wanted to learn how to get back and earn online again to becoming this. And I'll say this, I never planned it to be this. I never thought it would be this big. I never thought it'd be this crazy. But you guys have helped to build a family with me. And I'm happy that I have friends from the PLF family, friends who are not from the PLF family, friends I've just gotten to know. So thank you very much for walking this journey with me. It has been fun, it has been amazing, and I hope we get to do this more and more. So now is a fourth time we're doing this graduation. And tonight we are celebrating three cycles, VLC 15, VLC 19, and VLC 20. What happened to 16, 17, 18, 19? Don't ask me. Or don't in betweens, don't ask me. Those are different sessions that were supposed to schedule and did not run at the particular time. So they are not sequential numbers, yeah, by the way. They are just numbers. Think of it like that. So we are going to celebrate these three tonight, and I'm going to welcome you. Before I hand you off to a good friend of mine who will be taking over the reins for tonight and giving you a bit of a time of your life a little bit. Lah. But before we go there, we're going to have a few things happening tonight. We're going to have games, virtual games from Jason, VLC Jason. He is a facilitator, a VLC facilitator, as well as an expert in virtual team building. So if you know anyone who wants or needs virtual team building in this time, then you know where to go to. Tonight also we'll have a special guest who will be our keynote speaker and will, give you his thoughts. One of my mentors and a few of the VLC facilitators as well. His name is Ganesh Dalvi. He is an accomplished facilitator based in India. And at the very early stage of when we had the VLC, we actually went to learn from him as well. And a lot of what he taught us was also incorporated backwards into VLC. It has helped to make it even better. So that being said, I'm going to ask my good friend Jason if he is ready to take this over. So I have to ask you first, Jason. I cannot just throw it onto you. What do you think? Are you good to go, Jason?
Yes, sir. I'm ever ready.
All right. So do you want me to stop share and then so we can see you?
Yes, thank you.
So it's all yours, Jason.
All right, thank you, Nazrin. I'm so glad to be here once again on the fourth VLC virtual graduation ceremony. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, everyone. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Good evening. Hello.
Good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Hi.
That was weird. That was weird.
Okay, guys, for the next 10 minutes, we are going to play a quick guessing game. But before that, I will need you guys to follow these instructions. Right. You can grab your phone, okay? Go to ccg.buzz, B-U-Z-Z. You can see it on the screen now. ccg.buzz. If you are ready, you just unmute yourself and say yes.
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 Wow.
Nanti founder tak jumpa lagi.
Yes.
In Montreal.
Okay. The rest who have already found, okay, click join a game.
I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Okay, join a game, yeah.
Sudah
Right
masuk,
now,
sudah masuk.
bagus. Click join a game and then move on to key in the game code. you can see on the screen the game code. WL8F. WL8F. Okay, you can see on the screen. Are you done?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Now type in your name.
What
Team
do you
name.
leave a space after S?
Sorry, come again.
Berapa tadi?
Yes, done.
Kambing.
The code is WL8F. Done, huh? Right. And then after the code, you type in your
No,
name.
wait.
team name.
Okay,
Be patient with us. This generation,
this morning.
Okay, have you keyed in the ccg.buzz?
Yes.
Yes.
Anyone still need any guidance on that?
I want to buzz.
Okay, wait, be patient with me. All right. Next, once you go into ccg.buzz, you click join a game.
What's
Are you guys
next?
done with that? Join
Yes.
a game.
yes.
Okay, now let's continue with game code. Are you done with the game code?
Done.
Done.
Okay, type in your name. Team name is optional, and then
Yes, done.
click
Done.
next.
Yes.
Done.
Click next, sudah ya. Okay, now once you
Team
see the red team name is optional, tak payah.
Okay.
Okay, once you see the red buzzer, click on it so that I will know that you are ready. Wow, excellent. Woo. Cantik.
I dah
Okay.
masuk tapi nama tak ada lah.
Dah masuk tapi nama tak ada.
I need gang code again.
Alasan lah founder.
Game
Choose the
lain
select
tu.
a team.
Ampere.
Roll code lah.
Mine requires me to put the team name.
No need.
Ah,
No
okay.
need.
No need.
No need.
Yeah, I don't do, but they wanted me to.
Letak no team, no team.
You letak your
Founder
VLC.
main Candy Crush.
So, yeah.
Adrina, put your VLC. I put VLC 12.
No need. No need.
There's no VLC.
Okay,
No need,
doesn't
kalah malu.
matter. You can just put anything, whatever you want.
Yeah. Done.
ABC also can, huh? Okay, everybody is ready? Everyone is ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Just now, who was that saying they haven't go in? Was it Nazrin?
Yes, it was me.
You are in already, Naz?
Me.
Tak ada
Me
pun.
too.
Tak ada pun.
Me too. My name is not in.
Mine.
You need to buzz. You need to buzz first.
Oh, kena buzz eh?
Yeah, you
Yes.
can about.
You have to press buzz.
Yes. Press the buzz.
I see.
Tak boleh buzz lah, tak boleh buzz lah.
Boleh.
Once you see the red buzzer, click on it.
Yes. It will
Bukan
become green.
CIG, Mervin. CCG.
CCG.
Mervin, bukan CIG. CIG tu cigarette.
I already got a buzz. Oh my God.
Betul ke Mervin?
Okay.
I still have not
Okay.
seen my name.
I got. My name is there. My name is there.
Your name is there.
Thank you. Dia lambat lah.
Red color.
My name ada.
Sebab ramai orang masuk sekali kan. So dia,
Ah.
you know lah, teknologi ambil masa sikit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I saw my name. TS.
Ha. Berpeluh saya. Finally, everyone is in. Can I get your permission? Can I get your permission to continue, guys?
Please go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead,
Yes,
go ahead.
please.
Alright, thank you.
Leave the slow code.
Yes.
Okay,
Nazrin,
thanks.
Nazrin,
Yes.
announcing arrival Ganesh.
Dia kata
Hi,
tak apa. Dia
Ganesh.
kata tak apa.
Okay, guys, now.
Hi.
Yeah, hi Ganesh. Okay, now guys, everyone, please mute yourself. Okay, tak ada gangguan.
Okay,
Terima kasih. Okay, behind these 15 boxes, there is an image. Okay, so in order to win the game, you need to guess what the image is. All right, so the image will only be revealed by answering these questions. So the moment when I say go, the first person who click on the buzzer will get to choose one of the 15 boxes and answer the question. So far, so good. Do you want me to repeat? Ta-da. Okay. So if you get the right answer, we will remove that box and reveal a portion of the image. As we remove more boxes, you will be closer to seeing the entire image. Are you guys clear with instruction?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cantik.
Yes.
Okay, bagus. Now, get ready ya. Get ready to click on the buzzer. Okay, Lane, let's reset. Reset the buzzer. On a count of 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Apa ni? My buzzer tak jadi.
Main tipu.
Why?
Siapa yang pertama tu? Siapa yang
What the
pertama tu?
Masa tak ni ni.
Hani.
I want to answer number A1.
Okay,
My
Hani
buzzer
ya,
tak
Hani.
hidup.
Okay. Okay, Hani. You
follow
get
the
to
rules.
pick one box, Hani. Come on, Hani.
Oh, okay.
Kalau dah tengok macam ni mesti dia
Let me see.
got two honey,
Sabar je promotion.
Hani, H-A-N-N-I.
Okay. The other honey. Okay.
Okay, let me read. Cannot see lah.
But
Just follow the pen.
Lama cannot see ya.
Besarkan your screen lah.
Now everybody is like
tahu tu.
number of rooms in the shack.
What?
If you can answer in another 5 seconds, then you continue with the next person.
Okay, what?
Which one you like to answer?
Okay, 5C.
5C. Okay, what's the answer for 5C?
You want like that?
So dish of Spain. Burrito.
Salah. Okay, tak apa. Kita kan in life sometimes we have second chance. Okay, so
Okay.
we give you second chance. Okay, that was the wrong answer. I give you a
What's the
second
national
chance.
dish of
Come on.
Spain?
What's the answer? Tell me.
Paella.
Google.
Paella. It's paella.
Paella. Okay, paella.
Kenapa ada banyak honey dekat
Paella.
sini? I thought
Paella.
satu honey saja. Kenapa ramai sangat yang answer ni?
Whatever.
Tolong family.
We are a team.
We are family.
Aduh.
Paella.
Okay. Alright, betul. Next. Okay. Let's reset. Lane, please restart the buzzer. Okay, now ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Apa ni?
Oi, tak jadi.
Kali ni jadi,
I dah buzz.
tapi lambat.
Atika Halim. Woo!
Why
Lambat, jari lambat.
Dari lambat.
Jadi besar.
Atika Halim.
What's the 4C? What's
4C
the
ya.
hardest rock?
Okay, ya. Apa jawapan dia?
Diamond.
Diamond.
Yeah, you got it. Woo! Cantik Atika. Beautiful.
Okay, ready.
Next.
Next.
Reset. Ready, guys. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alah, apa ni?
Hey! My good friend Dave. Cantik.
I'll choose 4B.
4B okay. The answer is
Alah, yang ni semua orang tahu.
woo, correct. Reset. Ready guys? 3, 2, 1, go.
Itu dia.
Kita pakar.
It doesn't sound right.
What? Ya,
Doesn't
itu
sound right.
dia.
Siapa Peter Parker ni?
I want
Nazri.
A4.
A4 Peter Parker. Okay, cantik. Apa jawapan dia?
Arachnophobia indicates a sphere of spiders.
Yeay! Betul. Cantik lah Peter.
Terima kasih.
Okay. Reset. 3, 2, 1, go.
Apa ni?
Aha. Dreamer.
Ni tak boleh
Dreamer.
nampas ni.
Alright. Sekejap.
Siapa dreamer?
Vina.
I'll go with 1B.
One boy one
Alah,
boy.
yang ni pun senang.
Yep.
Kalau
Jawab.
dulu biologi hafal lah kan.
Yeah.
What's your largest organ?
Apa tu? What's your answer?
Skin.
Cikgu, saya tahu, cikgu, saya tahu.
Ni, Kevin.
Saya tahu cikgu.
Body's largest organ.
Pina cakap skin.
I know.
Oh ya.
Pina cakap skin.
Skin. Oh, bukanlah bone lah.
Kulit lah, kulit.
Ma-
Kulit.
Kulit.
Kulit. Okay.
Skin.
Alright.
dan kulit.
Alright. So,
Kulit skin.
Oh ya.
jawapannya adalah kulit, bukan skin. Masa orang minta teamwork, tak ada siapa nak teamwork. Masa orang kata individual, semua nak teamwork. Aduh.
Itu normal.
Okay, get ready guys. Miss Lane, yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Kenapa tak naik nama ni?
Tak nak main lah macam ni, merajuk.
Kelvin.
Man, I'm pushing so hard, so fast. Never there.
You kena tekan
Second.
sebelum je buat. Sebab ada lag
Put my
time on
finger
the
there
internet.
also cannot.
Ada lag time on the
think-
internet.
kali Ali. Dekat banyak
Jason-
kali Ali dah.
Jason
Maaf
Bagi
ya,
main.
orang baru masuk tu lah.
Siapa KD?
Cepat.
Ada
Karen
je
ke?
salah. Ada dia blame saya. Dia kata saya control siapa yang dapat.
Yalah Jason tipu lah.
Dia dah kata my good friend Dave kan.
Okay,
Ya.
KD. Which one you like to answer, KD?
Let's try 1C.
1C, yes, KD.
Yes.
Oh, Britney Spears first song.
Spears
Come on,
first
come on.
song.
Britney Spears. Something baby lah. Baby
First song.
one more time ke?
Ah,
You're right.
Hit me, baby, one
more time.
wait. Guys, wait. Kita minta KD menyanyi lagu Baby One More Time.
And this is live. Oh my lord.
Yes, it is live.
Come on, KD, you can do it.
Honey's all backup singer. Honey.
1, 2,
Boleh semua orang backup.
go. Baby, one more time.
Oh,
18.
Cantik. Okay, let's.
Okay, bas.
did it
Okay,
all.
reset. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Apa ni?
Yay.
Tak naik lagi. Betul.
Hey, Kelvin.
Pojo.
pakai bobo.
Pojo.
Come on, Pojo. Mana satu?
Betul.
1.
Beyonce
5A.
first solo album lah. Mana ni jauh.
5A.
Tak dengar, sorry.
5A.
5A,
Largest
okay.
ocean apa?
5A.
Indian.
Dancer, yes?
1997.
Betul.
Beautiful.
Kena
Saya
nyanyi
tengok
lagu
12 kali.
Titanic, Bojo. Kena nyanyi lagu Titanic.
Setuju.
Janganlah.
1, 2, 3. Come on, Pojo. You can do it.
Give me the lyrics.
Dia tak ingat. Bukan you're here ke? You're here forever I
hear you, I see you.
You jump, I jump.
I jump, please.
You jump, I jump.
Oh,
You
Jack.
Okay,
jumpy, you.
reset. Ready, guys? Get
Okay,
ready.
ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
Apa ni? Giant.
Okay.
Come on, Giant.
Go Giant.
Number 1A.
1A, yes.
Alah, ini Giant tahulah orang fitness.
Timer.
Woo, betul. Tepat sekali. Tepat sekali.
How many Berapa jawapan dia?
Jawapan.
Berapa?
Dia 5 darab 3, 15 kan?
Oh,
15.
15.
Octopus have. Octopus ada berapa hat?
Okay. Reset. Ready?
Okay.
Reset. Wait lah. I say reset first. Okay, sabar. Bawa bertenang. Bawa bertenang. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Alah.
Pojo
lagi.
Pojo lagi.
Dia pakai toyol lah.
Wow. I'm fast.
Ya, Pojo.
Okay, 2C.
2C ya? Ya.
Yes.
Ini tahu.
1.
Pacific.
Tepat sekali.
Bukan. Statue Liberty ya.
Okay, get ready guys. Reset. 1, 2, 3, go.
Ish.
Kelvin.
Akhirnya.
Finally.
Nampak nama.
Berjaya akhirnya. 3C.
3C, yeah. 3C.
Okay, the answer is 8. 8.
Yeah, correct.
Oh,
Betul, tepat
yo.
sekali. Okay, let's
Error.
reset. Get ready, guys.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Ni, apa ni?
Apa ni?
Eh, this game is rigged, man.
What's your secret, Calvin? You got first all the time, way.
Dia bayar lah tu.
Okay, 2B. 2B.
So losers.
Yes, your answer
Pacific.
is
Pacific.
betul, tepat sekali. Okay,
Okay.
reset.
Okay, itu saja saya tahu.
Empat lagi. Ready?
Fix.
1, 2, 3, go.
Eh,
Ariel.
Ariel the
5B.
monster.
5B.
Sorry. 5B, yes, 5B.
Dangerously in love.
Teruskan.
Itu je tahu. Dangerously in love.
Okay, betul, tepat
Oh,
sekali.
betul.
Tiga lagi. Come on,
Okay,
decide. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Alah. Yasman. Mana Yasman?
Yeah.
Tak nampak
Okay,
muka.
3A.
3A, yes, go ahead.
How many times did Ross Geller marry and divorce on friends? 3 times.
3
Married 3
times.
times, divorced 3 times.
Tepat sekali. Okay, two more to go. Ready, reset. 1, 2, 3, go.
3 times.
The photo is pencil. The photo is what?
Pencil.
Yeah,
280.
somebody got it.
218.
Pencil.
280.
You're right.
Yeah, pencil, right?
You got it right. Who gave the answer? Ishamuddin, right?
Mio.
Giant. Giant ni orang fitness manusia, bukan orang fitness shark. Macam mana Giant tahu?
Congratulations, Mio. You got it right.
All right.
Wow. Okay, give yourself a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations.
Clap.
Yay. You see, as I believe each activity has to be purposeful. I always use this activity to engage my audience when I talk about big picture versus detailed thinking. You see, we are always so caught up with the details and we lost sight of the plan or goal. I'm glad that someone is very focused. He registered my instruction. He remembered the end goal is to recognize the image. So even prior to completing, he gave us the answer. Give him another big round of applause.
Well done.
Yeah. So guys, oftentimes what we need to do is to take a step back and get a big picture to realign and refocus on our goal and objective. It's not about answering those questions, because if you still remember my instructions at the beginning, it was all about guessing the image behind the 15 question boxes. So if you can remember your ultimate goal for joining VLC from the day one, it's to be able to deliver your programs virtually. Today is your graduation day. Congratulations. You may have gone through ups and downs to come to this stage, but it's all worth it because you have achieved your goal. I wish you all the best. Hope you guys had fun. Back to you, Nazreen.
Can we give a round
Thank
of
you,
applause
Jason.
to Jason and his assistant Lane, who does not want to show herself? Let's turn on your phones and give them a proper round of applause. None of this reaction button stuff.
Sebab ini graduate. Saya really go crazy.
Thank you
Can we
very
ask
much,
Jason to sing a Jason Mraz song?
Oh, Jason Mraz.
Thank you so much, guys.
Butterfly.
So let's move on to the second part of tonight, where I would like to invite a few of my friends to share with you. And when I put the request out, who would like to share their stories for their VLC journey up until now? 4 people volunteered. One of them is Major Dr. Prabha from VLC 1. The other one is one of my good friends as well, Kak Hani from VLC 12. Is that correct, Hani? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Betul, 12.
And Juwita also from VLC 12. Correct?
Yes,
Juwita?
correct.
Yes.
Yes.
And Ariel, are you still there? Because I know you have to go off. Are you still there, brother?
Still.
Okay, so Ariel is from VLC 19, if I remember right. See, my memory is starting to go because there's so many of you. I hope I get to remember everyone. So the original sequence for tonight was supposed to be Major Prabha, as I've mentioned before in our WhatsApp group when we discussed this. But I really want to hear from Ariel because he sent us a video thinking he will not be able to make it tonight and he still has to rush off. So Ariel, with your permission, I'm going to push it to you first so that you get to share your story live rather than through a video. Will you be okay with that, brother?
No problem, but
Okay. So Calvin, can you find him and spotlight him for me, please? Oh, there you go.
Always spotlight.
No screen eh?
Penuh screen. Keluar screen. Okay. Assalamualaikum and a very, very good evening. Congratulations to all.
Waalaikumsalam.
My name is Ariel and I'm from VLC 19. And I think I will be the first that I can say that I have never been in that VLC 19 class up until the last class. Itu saja masa yang I ada untuk I go into that class. The rest I learned from watching the recording done by Nazrin with all of my classmates. Knowing Nazrin, kita kenal berapa lama Nazrin? How many years now? 10? More than that?
2011, 2012, 2011.
11 years.
10 lah. 10th anniversary.
I think Nazrin pitched the idea of VLC. I think when we did a program at Mardi at that time, he was thinking about the VLC, not knowing that the VLC will be as big as this, as international as this. Okay, since VLC 1, he said to me, but you have to come into my program. Due to some matters, internal matters, I can't accept that offer right until VLC 19. Okay, and it is such a journey, and I can agree with Jason. Yeah, we have our ups and our downs, especially when we did our assignments. You know, right until when we preparing for our final assessment. We have that hardship and we managed to pull through. What I can learn is this: if you want to be successful, you have to be ready to adapt to change. You know, in the yesteryears, we have our training face to face. Now we are going to virtual, so we have to adapt to that. Now the good news is that right before I finish my final assessment, I got 2 offers. One is from ICTI College and one from IIUM, the place where I work. ICTI wants me to do an online program which is called Power Slide. Kelvin is here, one of my participants. Where in that class, the 3 days online class, we did the slides presentation program, and it went really, really well. And the second program is called HUD, the Customer Experience Program with UIA. And the management said this: never in their mind that they thought that the Zoom session for my slot from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. reached 300 max. Nobody goes out from that Zoom. Sebab takut they can't enter back that Zoom. And when they stream live to YouTube, it has 200 plus packs. So the video is in the official MSD IIUM channel, and it is the only video that has 2,300 plus views so far. Video yang ada director pun tak ada 1,000 lagi. And when they got the feedback, diorang jam so apa, the feedback has 600 plus, and never in their mind that they had that number of feedback. I learned a lot being a VLC, from PLF to PLC. I learned a lot. Learn how to adapt. I learned from scratch, and they said that although this is the first program you did online, you do like a pro, and that I have to thank Nazrin for that. So what I said it in the video and I'm going to say it live. I have the most respect on you, and I pray to you and your family as the founder, giving knowledge to us and giving your time to us. I pray nothing but Jannah to you and your family. If you see me in hell, please take me to Jannah with you as well. That will be from me. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum.
That was both emotional and awkward as hell, brother. Thank you very much. I don't know what to say. Except if you look in the chat, you will find that your classmates have said you were the first one to submit practice number 1. Padahal you didn't even attend the class. You just watched the assignment, you watched the video, and you completed your first assignment before everyone else could. So it is not all me. You had a very big part, in fact, a bigger part. This is something that you wanted and you got it. And I'm happy to hear you got that. 2,300, gila. Founder pun tak dapat lagi. Thank you very much. Let's give everyone, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you very much. So, Major Prabha, would you like to be the next person? We go back to you now. Are you ready to go?
Sir.
All right. Thank you very much. It's all yours, sir.
Hi, very good evening. I call Cikgu Nazrin, our guest of honor, Ganesh ji. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
All the graduates and fellow VLC family members. The beginning of 2020, if anybody asks me, what is Zoom? I might be thinking is somebody's name, you know. I was clueless. And I'm against online learning. No, I have 101 views why it's bad. And the most important view is I have no knowledge. So when you don't know something, the easiest way is complain about it. Or that's at least the bad part of Prabha. So after graduating from VLC 1, to cut the long story short, sometimes in September, there was a global international conference organized in Nigeria, and somebody invited me to be a keynote speaker. So there were 49 speakers. Without VLC, I won't even have the confidence to say yes. With the help of VLC, without knowing what it's all about, I was traveling, I'll just say yes, thank you. Came back, I sent a couple of messages to Nazrin, and I had the confidence. But more importantly, the conference were rated using the Net Promoter Score with 49 speakers from 15 countries. My presentation was rated second in the entire conference. And immediately the first person I texted after receiving the news, not even my wife, I called Nazrin. That is the joy. And it gave the confidence. Even 5 minutes before the conference, I was slumbered. I mean, I was relaxed, you know. And that is the joy. That is the confidence. And now I'm the biggest supporter. Even if COVID is over, hope soon, I believe virtual facilitation has many more things that can do beyond face-to-face. So I'll do face-to-face, but all my program will be combination, a blended learning. And I owe that to Nazrin and the entire team. The second thing that I like to share is when we use the word VLC family, it's not mere rhetorics. We can feel the sense of family. When I need something, I just text, you know, for example, Calvin, Jason, Fina, no, of course, Nazrin many times. Except Nazrin, all these people I've never seen in their life, you know. But I think this is where the leadership counts. When the leader creates the culture of the family, and it becomes a culture of the organization and the culture of VLC. And I'm honored to be part of that culture, and I'm honored to have great friends. And Nazrin, let's hope the virtual the physical get together will happen. And I hope by then it will be one of the biggest, or perhaps the biggest gathering of virtual facilitators in the world physically. Let's hope for that. And the whole idea is not bragging about being VLC, but making a difference in facilitating learning, especially people like me who started with overhead projector and was still comfortable with chalk and board. For us to transform and become the ambassador of virtual facilitation, the credit goes not merely for the teaching, but the spirit behind it, the enthusiasm behind it. Anytime you just text Nazrin or submit the assignment, I don't know where he get the energy from, within minutes, the report will be there with specific feedback. I've been in the teaching industry for 31 years, so I know the depth of the feedback. And you get that kind of valuable feedback from Nazrin. So that is simply amazing. Not only merely for virtual facilitation skill, I'm still learning, but the philosophy, the joy, and someone who takes this profession as a passion, as a calling. I have so much to learn. And last but not least, recently, I had a joy of sharing the knowledge in virtual facilitation. I'm from a place called Lumut, and I'm sick and tired of traveling. So I'm working under a tree. So I decided to start something called Prabhakaran Academy. And the whole idea is providing facilitation coaching. And without VLC, even that idea wouldn't have been here. So in summary, my friends, VLC gave me the confidence, but more importantly, VLC gave me the friendship, and Nazrin's personal principles and life examples is a benchmark for all of us, member of VLC family. Nazrin, I wish you all the best and keep inspiring us. And to all the graduates, let's keep the name VLC a benchmark in the world. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much, guys. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, Regent Prabha. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Prabha.
Wow, this is awesome. I've heard some of these stories, and this is the first time I've heard of the few others as well. Thank you for that. I have no words. All I can say is you guys give me too much credit when you forget that you also did this. It was your effort that made you noticed. So I maybe just provided the seed, you grew the tree. Thank you for helping grow the tree. Next, we're going to invite my big sister, Hani, who I've only technically ever met face-to-face once in my life from a distance. She was on stage, I was in the audience, and I asked her some irritating questions, and that was it until we met again online and we decided to dress the same tonight.
Yeah, matching.
So Hani, it's all yours.
Nazrin, I don't know where to start. And I mean, you know, when you posted up that invitation, who wants to come up and say something about VLC celebration tonight, I just jumped into the opportunity simply because I wanted to do two things. Number one, I wanted to share, you know, the joy of learning with you. You have my highest respect of giving out and sharing all your ilmu. I think that just goes without saying. And number two, I wanted to share some of the stories. Well, maybe I'll share one story of the ROI of getting VLC certification. I think that would help a lot of people to understand the depth of why this certification is actually quite crucial when we as facilitators, coaches. trainers walk out there into the market and say that, look guys, we're a little bit different than a lot of other people out there. So, you know, Nazreen, I think I've been telling you this way before. I've been wanting to join your workshop or your class for the longest time, and due to some you know, my calendar and all that, and then a lot of health issues and all, and I couldn't join your workshop until finally you said that, oh, okay, so there's a slot, there's an opening, and I said, yeah, I want to join that. So a lot of you guys, I think, would agree with me. Last year was a tough year for a lot of people, especially during the COVID-19. On the same note, when 2020 arrived, actually for Dragonfire, you know, my company, we had a full calendar for the year. So it was, you know, beautiful first quarter, second quarter, we had packed calendars. But when March 18 came, I saw most of my sales pipeline just disappeared. You know, companies calling and saying, look, honey, we have to cancel our training, clients calling in saying that we had to push our training budgets and all that, because we just don't know, we can't do this, and etc. etc. So I thought that, oh my goodness, you know, we had to pivot, we had to change our business model. And I'm no stranger to facilitate a virtual session. I've been doing this for past few years. But I also realized that I needed something to strengthen these skills. I need to be different. And so, you know, months goes by, and then I found the opportunity to finally sit in and secure my seat in the cycle 12. And I was so overjoyed the day I paid you, Nazreen. One thing, because I knew that I don't have much patience. Sitting in, sitting out for a few weeks, I don't have much patience at all. So after paying you for that fee, I asked myself, oh my God, what have I done? You know, could I do justice to him? Could I do justice to myself for sitting in these classes, especially at night? I was like, oh my God, you know. But I wanted to make sure that I learned something, and I also wanted to make sure that I have added, that I'm going to add a lot of values to my clients at the same time, which I did. So after the certification was completed, two things happened. Number one, I found myself having more confidence in advising my clients. You know, I could say with authority certain things that will work. So instead of, oh yeah, you might be able to do this, instead of saying that, I feel that I have more confidence by saying, oh, we must do this, we can do this, and you know, it's just beautiful. And just to share with everyone, with that confidence also comes with bonus. None of my virtual workshop got slashed in terms of rates. I still retain full fees, simply because people have the confidence, because you have the confidence, right? So you can say this, and in fact, all of my workshops, I can tell you this, has been rated high scores. And in fact, I've shared with you guys past couple of weeks, and I'm attributing this part of the success to Nazreen and everyone else, is this. Dragonfire was awarded a 2-year contract for virtual facilitation with Selangor Kerjaya. It's worth quite a bit, and Alhamdulillah. I mean, one of the reasons why we secured this, how we secured this, is that because we have demonstrated the fact that we have achieved successes in delivering virtual workshops. And these are all secured by showing, demonstrating past histories and et cetera, et cetera. So a lot of documentations, but without getting myself certified as a VLC, I don't think I have enough bullet to say that, you know what, we are the company. I am the person who can help you guys to do this. So with that, Nazrin, just like you said lah, MLM punya model kan. So all the brownie points, so all of your contribution, all of our friends' contribution towards me getting the certification is, inshallah, will be rewarded, in Jannah. So thank you very much. I'm a happy camper.
Thank you very much. I can see the happiness of the camper. And thank you for agreeing to apa ni, Boria tonight. Well, okay, so we have one last guest. Last but not least, some of you know, some of you don't know. She is my auntie, but then turns out that we're actually cousins when we got down to it. We never investigated it. The whole life, in our whole life in our family, we just accepted. I think you're my auntie, and she thinks she's and I just kept calling her Auntie Juwita until we sat down for lunch one day. Then we figured out, hang on, let's do this again. Your father and me and it turns out she's my cousin. So I don't know if you have any more complicated family relationships than that, but this is Juwita. And if you want to be energized, if you're down in the doldrums, if you're depressed, go and talk to her for a while. It is very difficult to leave her without feeling happy. So now I'm going to bless you with some of that happiness. Juwita, it's all yours.
He's like the cutest nephew anyone can ever have.
But I'm not your nephew.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. My name is Rita Jalil. And tonight is very special to me because, Nazrin, I'm claiming this as my graduation because I graduated on the 18th of February, even though I was with VLC 12 in October of 2020. But that's another story. The story that I'm sharing is about meeting someone in June of 2020, when literally my life came to a standstill. And this person changed my life and my career path. Over several plates of dim sum, yes, we ate as much as we talked. Muhammad Nazrin Wahab said, first, go and learn from my teacher, Major Prabha, of which I did and obtained my HRDF certification. And Major Prabha, you are here. Thank you very much, Cikgu. My first teacher in the training of facilitating fraternity. Then when I finished that, Nazrin said, next, you go and learn from my other teacher, Muhammad Riza Hassan, from whom I received my professional learning facilitator certification in August of last year. Thank you, Rizal, wherever you are. Thank you so much. And of course, thank you, Nazrin, for allowing me to learn from your teachers. That is truly a blessing and an honor for me. Finally, I was ready to do my VLC and wow, was I blown away. I mean, like, there's so much that I learned, and I am still attending VLC classes as a senior because with every class I learn even more. And it still blows my mind away. Having said that, there's something else that is ever so much more amazing and remarkable about VLC. 3 days ago, a friend of mine asked me, hey, what's a virtual learn caster? Why caster? And this is what I said to her. I said, you know, VLC is quite similar to the magical world of Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings or even the Avengers, because the virtual world can be quite extraordinary indeed. We meet so many people from all over the world that you may never be able to meet, even during our travel safe days. The valuable knowledge that you can acquire and impart in a 1-hour webinar, and to be spellbound by awesome speakers and to be inspired by some of the most amazing educators, some of whom I'm sitting in front of right now. And then most of all, I told her the wondrous magic of it all is the casting of love. Gosh, there's so much love and so much support amongst the VLC family members, and through all the many doors of opportunities that are open to you through this magical world of VLC. So if anybody asks me what VLC is, it's Virtual Love Caster. Thank you, Nazrin, for casting your magical spell of love on all of us. And thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. This is why I don't like the graduation. It's so emotional. It makes me want to cry.
So I've officially changed VLC now. It's virtual.
I know. We need to go back to the IPO and figure that out. Okay, so everyone, please give a round of applause to Juwita, to Major Prabha, to Hani, Ariel, who's already left. So thank you very much for your stories. And now we're going to take you to the special part of the night, where we have our invited guest, one of my teachers. He has been waiting for a very long time. I told him he can come in a bit later, but he says no, he wants to come in early as well. We're going to introduce Master J, Ganesh Dalvi, by way of a video of who he is and what he has achieved. So the VLC family also has a sister family in India, and that family is called the Folks Tribe. And the Folks Tribe stands for Facilitating Online Learning and Knowledge Sharing. After we built the VLC, we found this family and we found Master G Ganesh, and we got in touch with him and we went to learn from him. And it was an amazing experience. And that's why Ganesh is considered a VLC mentor. He is one of the people who has helped to make the VLC a better thing after we've learned from him. So I'm going to show you a video, and then we will hear what he has to share with us. Here we go. That always makes me jealous. Calvin, we need to make a video for the VLC as well. Introducing Master J Ganesh Dalvi. Thank you for coming, and we are ready for your blessings upon us, sir.
Actually, it's an honor to be a part of VLC. Let me start off with how this happened. Okay, how I got associated with VLC. One fine day, I got a message request from somebody called Mohammed Nazreen. I would like to connect with you, and I was wondering who is he, because I'm a little wary about when requests come in. So I went on his profile and I was like, oh, he's a big man. So I connected with him, and then he said that we would like to attend your workshop. And in fact, we did a special session for the VLC facilitators. And then I started following him. And I think what has really kept VLC and folks together is a lot of similarity in our values, the way we look at things, the way we believe in sharing. And I think that has been an amazing point. I think we did a session in August. And from then on, I think we always had participants from Malaysia, participants who come through either Nazreen's reference or some other VLC refers them to us. So how my journey as a virtual facilitator started was, I've always been a classroom person. I love that personal connect, the personal interaction. I like to create, I doodle, so I like those flip charts that we facilitators use. I like to use different props, so I try and use them in the virtual sessions also. So when pandemic happened and we had lockdown very similar to the way it happened in Malaysia, for some time I was lost. What do I do? And after that, I started exploring, that we have to work on something. So I should talk to a lot of trainers, and three things that came to my mind: no engagement, no participation, no fun. And then that became my, the end result, that, okay, if I'm doing something, I need to incorporate these things in my workshop. So I used to do classroom facilitation skills workshop. And then we started working on modifying those activities, modifying those tools, started exploring those tools. And that's how Folks was born. So Saksham Folks was actually a workshop we had planned for a corporate. We did there and they liked it. And then we started, okay, let's do it as a open workshop. Why am I sharing this story? I think it's all here, that virtual sessions are not engaging. Virtual sessions are not participative. If the camera is off, I cannot connect with the audience. I think we've broken these myths. We have gone way beyond that, because the very fact that I am here addressing this wonderful community is because there was some connect. We were able to touch the hearts of people here, Master Nazreen, Kevin, Dave. They are like regulars in the folk sessions that we run. And the kind of bonding that we were able to create in those 5 days was fantastic. So my belief has always been, as a facilitator, it's you and not the platform. Okay, it's you. How do you create that safe learning space? How do you make your participants comfortable? In one of the sessions, we never had, I haven't seen that gentleman. I haven't even seen his photograph. He's from Bangalore. I could only hear his voice because he told me, Ganesh, my camera is not working. I thought, okay, join in. And he's a senior guy, because he was referred to me by somebody who I know very well. Okay, that gentleman was there for all the 5 days. He used to participate. Nazreen, you were there when Alex was there? Not Alex from Malaysia, Alex from Bangalore.
I don't think so.
Okay. And he was participating. He shared immensely. Then we had our own Alex, whose cat used to jump in the screen. And, so these things, what I realized is something that we need to get away with. Breaking the myths, I think, is what is extremely important. And today, I'm hooked on to virtual facilitation. I tend to avoid classroom sessions now. Yeah. So because
I think if you ask a lot of VLCs, a lot of them also is happily staying home now.
Yeah, because you have to travel all the way. You have to go there, come back, spend time. I think here you can do that in the in the comfort of your office. You can sit on your beanbag and do a session. I mean, nobody really cares. So, and I think VLC as a community is doing a fantastic job in promoting virtual learning. I was attending Jason's session, and I think it's like an ocean. How much ever we dive into, we'll come up with something new, and that's what I am working here in India. Where what new can I get to my audience, and I can shamelessly say I follow people from this tribe. I follow Nazreen, I follow Kevin's messages, I follow Dave. So and I've learned a lot being with them, right? So yeah, I'm not a very good speaker, guys. So I don't know if Nazreen, you got the right person to do speaking, being a facilitator.
Yes, I did.
But yes, I thought I would like to share the explore. Me and my entire team is available for you. All you need to do is put up a message on Facebook. People from Folks family who are also the VLCs, and we will get in touch with you any way that we can help. If you want to do a program in India, please feel to do it. We will try and support you in whatever way that we can. If you're traveling to India, let us know. We'll ensure that you have a good stay over here. Yeah. So with that, I really wish you all the best, and hope we will connect again soon. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Master
Thank you.
J. So that being said, one of the things that we do recommend, if you notice, when I say you finish the VLC, your journey has not ended. You have to go and specialize. You have to go and learn some more. And one of the places I recommend you go and learn from is all the way in India with Master Ganesh under Folks. And Folks is only one of the programs. There are many programs that you can go to. And Ganesh, I'm going to say this, I apologize, but I'm going to say this to my fellow Malaysians. Ganesh's programs are very affordable. Okay, I don't want you to take it the wrong way. I'm not going to say cheap, but it's very affordable, and I believe you can get a lot of value out of them. And you must go. So, Ganesh, you have a program for Folks coming up in March. Is that correct?
It's coming. It's on the 9th of March, 5:30 to 8:30 Indian time.
All right. So that's usually that means over here it's quite late. So it can go all the way up until midnight sometimes. But if you invest your time in that, I guarantee you, you'll have a lot of fun. The VLC facilitators are here with me right now. Kelvin's here, Dave is here, Jason, I think it's a lot of them were with us. Do you guys remember we did not notice 3 hours had passed? You're like, what?
Yeah.
It's done?
I was really amazed that the 3 hour passed without a single slide.
Yeah, no slides were used.
No slides. And it's like, oh, 3 hours gone, that's it. It was so fun that we don't even realize the time passed. You know.
In fact, we can do a program for Malaysia depending on the time. So the one that we did for the VLC facilitators was as per the Malaysia time. We stood in the morning. Yeah. So we are open to that as a tribe, as a community. We are quite flexible in doing things that we are client wants. So servant leadership is something that I strongly believe in. So in India, in Sanskrit, we call it as dasasya dasaya. So we have no bosses. It's bosses are for me. My boss is my team members or my clients. So that's how we operate. And so whatever time that would work, we are pretty much okay going with that. And if we have any questions, when I asked Master Nazreen how much time you have, he said, okay, this much. I said, am I supposed to talk for that long? So if you have any questions with regards to facilitation per se, you could ask those questions and I'll try and attempt answering them. Because honestly speaking, I'm not a tech expert. Okay, whatever that I've learned it from experts that are my friends. My learning has always been in process facilitation. So if there are any questions that you would want to ask with that, I would be very happy to answer.
All right. So
Can I,
yes, go ahead.
say something? Everybody, this goes out to everyone. I'm interested to do this, but as Master Ganesh said, he can always come up with a program that is, specially made for Malaysians. Maybe Nazrin can come up with a list, put my name first. If there's enough people who wants to do this with Ganesh, let's do this. Let him have a Malaysian time, a decent Malaysian time for all of us. If not, then we'll have to join his India time. But I'm on. If you guys are on, let's do this.
All right. So anybody here who wants to put together another Malaysian session? The first Malaysian session we did was last year, just the VLC facilitators. Let's try and put one together. PM me directly. Okay, everyone here has my phone number, or can at least get it through their facilitators. PM me directly. Let's put a list together. So that being said, does anybody have any questions for Ganesh? Please ask now. If you have no questions, you know what to do. All right, so I sort of
Thank you, Ganesh.
anchored in them that when they have no questions, they put an end to the text chat, and it looks like it's stuck. It doesn't matter how long ago they learned it, it looks like it's stuck. Thank you very much, Master Ganesh. For those who are wondering why I have not mentioned this before, I wanted you to meet him first before I started sharing the promo poster into the family groups. So that being said, let's share one last thing. For those of you who already know, in the family groups, I have shared this. We have a session coming up in March, which will be run by 3 VLC facilitators, Jason, Geeta, and Ming. So Ming, I don't think Ming is here tonight. I think Geeta is here tonight. So Jason, you're the only representative. Would you like to share a little bit? I know I'm putting you on the spot, but would you like to share a little bit about the session that's coming up? Because everyone here can at least speak to their friends who are interested. Jason, are you still here?
Yes, thank
Okay,
you,
Nazrin.
Nazrin.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll make it short and sweet. You guys can see the dates over there, so feel free to sign up. This is our next VLC session, and the first 3 registrars we will give free key to virtual engagement program, free entrance. Okay, so key to virtual engagement program is another program that we organize to help you guys to engage your audience. So whoever that sign up, the first 3 participants will be able to get the free entrance for the program. So this next session, VLC, as stated, the dates are there. So feel free to sign up, or you can contact us directly. We will help you to sign up. Please share among your network as how VLC have helped most of us, including me. I'm sure VLC will continue to bless many more people out there who need this skill, this knowledge. Thank you so much, Nazrin. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Jason, and thank you again, Master Ganesh, for being here tonight. It has been an amazing journey, and we don't know when the next graduation will be. Depends on how many people we get, but we usually do it about once every 2 months. So expect to see another one. What's this? This is February, right? Expect to see the next one in April. So it is all the way up to the end of tonight. We would like to say thank you and congratulations everyone for graduating. For those who have not received your certificates yet, check with your facilitators. For those who have not submitted all your assignments yet, please do. Check. Thank you very much, everyone. We will see you sometime soon, face to face, and maybe we get to eat together, dine together. I would love to get to meet you all together.
Thank you, Nazrin.
Have a
Thank
good
you,
weekend.
fellow VLCs. Okay, good night. Assalamualaikum.
Good night. Take care. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Stop streaming to Facebook, and yeah, still. What are you people doing here?
Hey, nobody wants to leave the disco.
I want to know the name of the song.